One thing is for sure. The military does a great job at training men and women for war, honing their skills and creating lethal warriors who deploy and fight for our nation. They head to far-off lands, working to free the oppressed and provide a hopeful future for those living under tyranny. They risk their lives for a people they will never know and for the men and women they serve with. They do so with an understanding that they may never return to their families, and if they do, they will likely be changed forever. Yet when their time in service is over, there is no training program to prepare them to return home. For many veterans, the memories of combat, the trauma experienced, and the guilt they carry hinders them from writing their next chapter in life. This trauma serves as a barrier preventing them from reaching their full potential as they transition from service member to civilian. That is where Deep Sea Valkyries can help. As an intensive trauma counseling program, the 3 areas of focus for each retreat are the mind, body, and soul. Deep Sea Valkyries recognizes that each of these areas are mutually inclusive of the others in the overall health of the individual. Our unique holistic approach to healing helps to ensure that each of these areas in a veteran's life are attended to. This is not your typical retreat. Veterans will receive up to 30 hours of group and individual counseling sessions while at sea. These sessions are paired with daily spiritual devotions reflecting on historical figures and their own walk with trauma. Physical activities fill the days and include fishing, exploring remote islands while visiting local wildlife, and hours of diving. The physical benefits of diving cannot be understated, from lowering blood pressure to increased flexibility and mobility. However, the greatest benefit might be that regardless of the individual's physical injuries and perceived limitations, their injuries will not limit their ability to join their fellow brothers and sisters on this adventure. Our week-long intensive retreat program won't heal the wounds of war. However, we can help the veteran shift the trajectory of their lives, even if by 1 degree. And over time, 1 degree of course correction can result in life-saving changes. No, this week at sea is not your typical retreat. With trauma-based counseling, the ability to explore remote areas both above and below the water, and ultimately forging bonds, these retreats create new tribes that support one another long after returning home. To date, Deep Sea Valkyries has provided more than 5,000 hours of trauma counseling to combat injured veterans from the Vietnam conflict through the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Through the grace of God, one day in the future, this program may not be needed. But until peace becomes the heartbeat of humanity, we need your support to continue this important mission. Join us in offering voyages of healing for the mind, body, and soul.